2009 hasn't been an easy year for the healthcare industry in Iowa. In February, state officials shut down a bunkhouse in Atalissa, Iowa, after discovering that the mentally disabled men living there were victims of decades of neglect and unfair treatment. The men, originally from Texas, worked at a nearby meatpacking plant, allegedly making less than 50 cents an hour. Henry's Turkey Service, based in Texas, owns the plant. That same company also owns the deteriorating building where the men spent their free time, where they showered, and where they slept. The building, painted an unpleasant green with boarded up and some barred windows, is an eyesore. When officials shut down the facility, the men were taken into state custody, and that's when Jeff Morse of Oskaloosa's Imagine the Possibilities, almost 100 miles away from the small town in Muscatine County, picked up his phone at his home on a cold night in February.
I remember very clearly being called at my home, actually, on a Saturday night by the executive director of our state association, she had been contacted by officials at the state level with the Department of Inspections and Appeals, pleading for help in relocating this large number of guys. And so she began calling around providers like Imagine, and she called me at home on a Saturday night and said, "Do you have any room? Because we're trying to help to relocate these guys. They've been living in a terrible situation. They've been worked beyond any imagination, the limits of what they should have. Their living conditions are horrible."
As much as Morris wanted to help, he didn't have any room. Imagine's 24-hour facilities were full. Fortunately, Morris says a colleague of his in the state was able to help. But the damage was done. The incident in Atalissa has been called a black eye on Iowa's record. These events prompted Iowa Governor Chet Culver to create an oversight committee to investigate how it happened. Iowa Senator Rich Olive was co-chair of the governor-assembled committee that investigated this matter. Senator Olive had this to say last winter.
In Atalissa, the workers involved were men with mental and physical handicaps. Their need for basic protections was even greater, yet the system failed them as well. This story is and continues to be a black eye for Iowa. I appreciate the governor's rapid response when this case became public and the actions since then by the various state agencies who are involved.
Morris had nothing to do with the unfair treatment in Atalissa, but he says that doesn't matter.
Not just Imagine the Possibilities, but this industry statewide has been pretty severely scrutinized over the last several months because of that particular situation. Up on this floor, there are 4 very substantially sized bedrooms.
Almost a year has passed since Atalissa, and Jeff Morse has moved on. And today, he's adding on, opening up Imagine's 4th 24-hour group home in Oskaloosa. Morse is excited that he's able to give more people a better chance at a better life. Morris goes into work each day, and like anyone else, he wants to have a successful one, a good day. But Morris says a good day isn't when he goes home and feels like all the work has been completed. He says that's unrealistic. A good day for Morris may seem much more unadorned to us. He's looking for a mere connection between him or one of his staff members and a client.
The best days for me are when I'm able to catch a glimpse of the positive effect of what we're doing. Working with an individual who maybe is got a severe effect of autism. And folks with autism sometimes don't really seem to live in the moment, and kind of always functioning outside of the here and now where we tend to live. A good day for me is when you can look someone in the eye and get sort of, I'm here in the moment with you, look. A smile that indicates that they're there with you, and that's progress. It's small progress, but it's progress, and it means a lot to know that there's a relationship there of quality and that you're able to actually have an effect on someone's life. That's a good day for me.